Allow yourself to settle into a comfortable position, perhaps sitting upright with your feet flat on the floor, your arms and legs uncrossed, your hands resting on your lap or the armrests, and allowing your eyes to gently close. Taking a few moments to arrive by getting in touch with the physical sensations in your body, especially the sensations of touch or pressure, where your body makes contact with where you are sitting. Perhaps being aware of your feet, your body gently supported, perhaps how your hands feel with where they are making contact. Now gathering your attention by focusing on your breathing, slowly breathing in and slowly breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. Noticing the rise and fall of your belly and chest as you breathe in and out. It's okay for your mind to wander away. Simply observe that your mind has wandered, acknowledging the presence of thoughts and feelings, and gently returning your attention back to your breath. Passively observing the flow of thoughts, one after the other, without trying to figure out their meaning or relationship to each other. As best you can, bringing an attitude of gentle acceptance to all of your experiences. There is nothing to be fixed or worked on at this time. Simply allowing your experiences to be your experiences, without them needing to be other than what they are, as you find them in this moment. You might even find that you can catch a glimpse that there is a part of you noticing what you are noticing. Now allowing yourself to imagine a beautiful, slow-moving river, noticing the water flowing along, noticing how wide or narrow it is, noticing the color of the water itself. Now imagining the day. Is it sunny, overcast, warm, or cool? What season is it? Imagine that you are sitting on a tree on the bank of this river. Perhaps your back is resting against the trunk, gently supported. Take a deep breath and see if you can smell the richness of the earth itself and the land around you. Now take a moment to look up into the tree, noticing the leaves rustling in the breeze above. What color are the leaves? What shape do they have? As you listen to the gentle stirring, noticing that once in a while, one leaf drops into the river and flows away. Now gazing at the river, noticing that leaf floating by on the surface, and watching it as it slowly drifts along down the river. As you sit beneath the tree on the bank of this river, becoming aware of the thoughts that are passing by in your mind, you might notice that you're planning for something later today, reminding yourself not to forget something, remembering something that has already happened, or even judging or evaluating this exercise. Whatever you notice, each time you become aware of a thought, imagine yourself placing that thought on one of the leaves. Whenever a new thought enters into your mind, putting it on a leaf, observing that thought as it is on the leaf, and watching it pass in front of you down the river, slowly moving away, and eventually drifting out of sight down the river. Returning your gaze back to the river, waiting for the next leaf to float by with a new thought. When one comes along, again watching it pass in front of you and letting it drift out of sight. The river is ever flowing, carrying each leaf along. It is doing what is natural for rivers to do, and that is to carry along whatever is floating on the surface. Thinking whatever thoughts you think, observing them, placing them on a leaf, and allowing them to flow freely down the river, one by one. Now, when you are ready, allowing yourself to take a different perspective, allowing yourself to become the riverbed itself. Imagine yourself holding the river and each of the leaves on the surface of the river, and even the thoughts that each leaf carries as it flows by. As the riverbed, being aware that you are the container for the river, the leaves, and the thoughts. Perhaps even being aware that you do not begin or end at the banks of the river. You extend beyond the banks and into the earth itself. Imagining what this riverbed must see, experiencing the river, the leaves and the thoughts, wondering what it is like for the riverbed when the river is rushing by or when it is barely trickling, wondering if the riverbed even cares, since it merely sets the context for everything to happen. Without the riverbed, there would be no river, and no river to carry along the leaves and the thoughts. Now allowing yourself to gently let go of these thoughts and images, and gradually widen your attention to take in the sounds around you. Noticing the feeling of the chair beneath you. Noticing the feeling in your lungs as you breathe. And then taking one more slightly deeper than normal breath and slowly exhaling. When you are ready, gently opening your eyes.